Hey everyone, it's Sam from MissionMonday.com. Sorry Mark's not here this week. We had a bit of a scheduling conflict, but I bet he will be back next week. Anyway, not any week anyway. Let's get to this week's mission. What we're going to do is going to be a little bit different between between students and all our other key stakeholders, staff, parents, and volunteers. I know we've been doing a lot of thematic lately. This will fit together, but not quite as close as some things that we've seen before. For a student mission, students, what I want you to do is that anytime something is out of the ordinary, out of routine for you, not what you expected, or maybe even not what you wanted, because sometimes moms and dads and teachers will ask you to do things and it's not your first choice. Simple mission this week. Just say okay. Even if it's not what you have in mind, just say okay, move on, make the best out of the situation. And it's amazing once you tell yourself that's what's going to happen, the weight that comes off of your shoulders, and how much easier everything can seem. For our parents, our volunteers, and our staff, here's what I want you to do. I want you to change up your routine that you have with your students or your children in some capacity. Now, you guys have heard Mark and I talk about before how the brain craves that balance of novelty and routine. If it's too much of one, it's overstimulation, and if it's too much of the other, it's too much boredom. I think around this time of year, March, we've got a lot of routine going on, and some of those routines have maybe been stuck in place since Christmas. So change it up. Change up your routine. And now that can be changing up a seating chart, changing up chores at home. It might be changing up like who's responsible for those chores at home. In class, it might be changing up the order of how things go. All of those are great ways to change up the routine. Now, sometimes students might balk at that a little bit, even though that balance that we're trying to achieve is good for their brain chemistry. And that, if they protest at all, will be a great opportunity for you to remind students what their mission is this week. And then hopefully they'll follow and soon go, okay. And then things will roll from there. Hope you have a good time with this mission. I think it's a great mission for this time of the year. We are rolling up towards the end of the school year. Don't coast. Keep doing all the things that you're supposed to do, and keep doing those missions, because if they made sense earlier in the year, they will make sense now. We'll talk to you next week, and Mark will probably be back. Thank you so much.